Can you give an overview of how 034 dials in different camber alignment, suspension, and stiffness for different tracks, i.e. GPS versus tach speed, wheel speed metrics, section times? I'd say in general, we would look at tire temps and start with that. What we're looking for is a relatively even tire temp across the tires. That would indicate that the contact patch is getting maximum, maximum surface area on the track surface. And then, also the temps between front and rear tires as well. And that tells us, the steering turning attitude of the car. And then obviously there's a lot of tire pressure optimization that can be done within that as well.
Yeah, and feel is.
And then feel is huge.
I mean, if you can't get the thing to turn and you're crawling through the corners because it's not doing what you want it to do, your temps are not going to be where they should be anyway. So feel is a big part of it as well.
So I would say those two things, and then ultimately you can look at lap times, but lap times aren't that helpful because you may get it right in a few corners. That really comes down to more about driver ability. And we have one driver here, Gary, who can consistently lap, and I think we could look at his lap times, and he's so consistent from corner to corner that we and fast that we could use his lap times as a measure. But generally speaking, when people ask about lap times, it's just that has a little bit more to do with driver ability than the car a lot of times. And you see this, at the track.
If you're talking consistency too, and lap times, in like a testing scenario, if you're at that level of trying to measure that, you need a clean track, no traffic, nothing else to really compare those. Otherwise, you can do section times, but it
is cool. The new apps will.
Oh, it's so nice. They'll get now.
They'll tell you your predicted lap time if you went as fast through every corner as you did partially. That is pretty cool. Yeah, and a lot of with what we do is how does the car feel? Does the car respond in the way that you would want if you're trying to turn and get the thing around a corner? So. That's I would say as important as anything, because 99% of the time you guys are driving around the street and you want your car to feel good. You want it to have precise turning and feel like it has good grip, and you want it to be confidence inspiring.